Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Tina Weiland of Tina Weiland Fitness. I am a online and in-person fitness and nutrition coach, and today I'm going to be showing you a realistic week of meal prepping. I really take pride in how I approach meal prepping. There's always these extremes in the fitness realm. We often see, the Tupperware laid out and it's chicken, broccoli, rice, everything, the almonds are measured out, everything's measured out perfectly, all of our meals, or it's like nothing. You just kind of like think about what you're going to eat as you go, right? Well, I take an approach that's somewhere in the messy middle of things, but it's more realistic. I mean, we have families, maybe they don't want to eat our super healthy meals, but there's a way that you can kind of make things a little bit healthier and still fit your nutrition goals. And there's ways to kind of prep things where, we kind of get sick of eating the same thing after 2 or 3 days. We don't want it all 5 days. It gets kind of nasty, it gets slimy. So I have some tactics for you to use to help you with your meal prep so you can spread it out throughout the week, save time, still eat healthy, still reach your goals, and it'll be tasty too. So come along with me and let's do it. Okay, so first up we have breakfast here. I know I have a lot going on. This is for the week. This is going to be for me and my husband. And when I meal prep, I like to have options. I'm not that person who preps, oh my, that's that's my cat, thanks. I'm not somebody who likes to have one meal 5 days out of the week. I like to have options if I'm not in the mood for something. So I have something a little bit more savory and something a little bit more sweet. I will drop the recipes for these. So let me kind of walk you through. So the first one is just fried eggs. And then I have bison here. So it's ground bison. I love bison. With some kale and feta. I put some frozen diced onions in there. It was very easy to make this meal. It took me, probably less than 15 minutes really to batch this up. I made a big batch of the fried eggs because my husband is going to have some and this as well. So I plan to either do like a bowl of stuff with this, literally just mix it in a bowl and eat it. Or I'll like throw it in a tortilla wrap, okay? And I track the macros for this, so I'll provide that. Now over here, I always rave about this. I know it doesn't necessarily look super appetizing. The black stuff is chia seeds, but this is apple pie overnight oats. So again, I love this recipe. The only thing that I alter with this recipe is I add a scoop of the Legion cinnamon cereal milk, whey protein. Oh my goodness, if you hear that, that's my cat. But let me take you to that. I'm gonna show you it. Let's see in my pantry here. It's actually this. So the Whey cinnamon cereal protein powder. I freaking love it. It's great for baking. It's so good. So yeah. But the recipe is really easy. I think I did it so I could make 4 servings of this. I used Cosmic Crisp apples, but you could use whatever apples you want. Okay, you literally just make it and you let it sit in the fridge to thicken up. So we have that. That's, like I said, gonna be my savory, or not my savory, my sweet option. Also, if you want to add some extra protein and I want to add some calories to stay fuller longer, I'll add like vanilla Greek yogurt with this, like dollop it on top, or just, a whole little container just to make it a little bit more voluminous, volume filled, right? And then here we have French toast and strawberries. I'll drop my protein, high protein French toast recipe. These are actually just regular slices of bread. Let me see if I have them. I used them all up, but it was like the Pepperidge Farm cinnamon swirl. That's actually for my husband. But what I use is the old time 647 potato bread. I mean, you could use any type. I just picked the potato bread, but it's 45 calories a slice. It's high in fiber, so it keeps you full longer. I can actually have 4 slices for a serving when I make the meal. I love it, and it tastes like, you're cheating, but you're really not. So I'll drop that. And then I also got strawberries. I actually washed my strawberries in like a quarter, or I should say 25% vinegar mixture, 75% water. It kind of helps cleanse and preserve them. You don't want to soak it because it's going to break them down, but I just rinse it in them because my berries get moldy really fast. So I rinsed it, I chopped them up so they're just ready to go. You could top them on the French toast. I can use it as a snack, whatever, okay? And I mean, breakfast is the easiest, I think, to prep for. But remember, you don't even have to prep the whole entire meal. You can simply just, do little bits and pieces, like even something like chopping and cleaning your strawberries can make things a little bit easier for your routine. So, don't think and get overwhelmed that you have to do everything. But once you kind of get used to things and have favorite meals, you're going to see your ideal meal prep kind of come together and what you like and what you can do. Okay, I'm hoping that this is just kind of giving you guys some ideas. So that is breakfast. Hey, so I said I was gonna pop in when I am prepping my lunch. So I'm actually gonna be prepping it for the week and actually for eating it today. This is the recipe that I'm using, the Fall Harvest Meal Prep Bowls. It is from smilesandwich.com. But something I wanna let you know, like that looks really good, right? Is that, again, don't be afraid to get adventurous, get creative with your meal prep recipes. You don't have to follow it exactly. This is where you're gonna get your creative brain out. Much similar to like working out. If you follow a workout plan and there's a move that doesn't quite fit maybe your body or an injury and you want to switch it up, of course you can switch it up. But like with this, for instance, so the ingredients we have is spinach, sweet potato, Brussels sprouts. How I made this easier for myself is I got pre-chopped frozen sweet potato. I'm going to throw it in the air fryer. Brussels sprouts, I got them fresh. I could have gotten them frozen, but I'm also going to throw those in the air fryer. The chicken breast, I got rotisserie chicken, so that saves me a lot of time. I do have an apple. I do have feta cheese. I may keep the feta cheese. I may use brie, because I have a wheel of brie. I love brie. The dressing, I'm probably just going to use my own. There was a recipe to make something, which is pretty simple, but I'll probably just use like honey Dijon or something like that. I also have honey, I have walnuts, I have dried cranberries I got that I can add into this to kind of really make it a good mashup. So again, feel free to make it your own. You see how I made those adjustments to make this pretty quick and easy to make, but just more tips. So all right, let's get to meal prepping. So we have dinners. I'm going to show you this one dinner that is currently cooking. My goal with dinners is I really only make 1 to 2, maybe 3 dinners a week. I make sure that they're bulk meals that can last a while. They reheat well, they taste good reheated. Crock pots, stews, bowls of stuff, that's gonna be your go-to. But this recipe in particular, I haven't tried it before, but it is it's bratwurst with sauerkraut, onions. I have green apples in there, some seasoning, and I actually plan to serve this with some ready-made soft pretzels to kind of have a little bit of Oktoberfest, because it is October at the time of filming this video, but it's really easy. I just browned up the bratwurst, chopped up everything, threw it all in, and I just set it on low, and in 8 hours it'll be ready to serve. I'll probably have some Dijon mustard on the side. I'll serve it with the soft pretzel, so it'll be like a fun little meal. I'll show you my face because I feel like I haven't been showing you my face. But something else to notice with my dinners is that they're not necessarily always like perfectly quote unquote healthy. I don't want to say that they're unhealthy either, but I'm not like low fat, low calorie, only veggies, whatever. I think if you do it from scratch and you're smart about things, like when it calls for heavy cream, use half and half or milk. Use the leaner meat when you can, but you still have fun kind of whole food elements to it. I think you're going to be able to adhere to your diet a lot better. Your family and whoever else you're living with will be able to eat what you're eating. It just kind of comes down to a matter of portioning, right? So like those bratwursts for me, they're like 240 calories, pretty high fat because that's just a bratwurst. So I'll probably only have 1, but my husband's probably gonna have 2. So it really just depends on, and I'll load up on veggies or whatever, but it just depends on your goals and your needs. You can still eat kind of whatever you want. You just gotta be smart about it and your portioning and kind of plan a little bit, and you'll have success.